Hey everybody, welcome to March. As promised, this is our the beginning of the next series of a quick course in how to deal more powerfully and productively with your thoughts. In February, we did a quick overview of some big ideas that might help you gain a little bit more control over your emotions, allow you to deal more powerfully and productively with your emotions so that you can develop some sort of peace around those emotions. This month, we're going to be talking about thoughts and how you can deal more powerfully and productively around your thoughts. And the first thing that we want to start with is this idea, get very clear about where those thoughts are coming from. So I want you to imagine that your brain is the most powerful supercomputer on the planet. That your brain, pound for pound, ounce for ounce, has more computing power than many of the supercomputers on the planet. And very often it's engaged in a mundane task. So 2 or 3% of your brain is actually engaged in an activity. The other 97% is sitting there bored out of its gourd. And so it develops a game for itself, and it sends lots of messages and lots of stories. It creates stories and messages and it sends them out to you, almost as if it's been hijacked by a spam program. So just like your computer inbox gets flooded with lots of different spam messages, your mental inbox gets flooded with lots of spam messages throughout the day. However, my guess is that many of you have not spent time trying to hone a spam filter for your mental inbox as you have for your email inbox. In other words, your email inbox, you're very adept at looking at the subject line, looking at who sent the message, and determining, based on that or a few sentences into the email, whether this is junk or whether it's worth your time. And so you're pretty quick to send it to the trash or send it to a spam email folder. However, most of us have not spent that time thinking about our own thoughts and processing whether or not this thought is helpful or unhelpful. We simply just react to it instead of being proactive and manage it. And what I'm asking you to consider is that you can develop the ability to filter out your mental messages and your mental thoughts for spam, just like you did for your email inbox. It'll take some time, but very quickly you'll get adept at it. So I want you to imagine, as a thought comes up, that it's an email arriving to your mental inbox, and if it were an email, what would the subject line be? And then quickly assess whether or not it's important for this moment, right here, right now. If it takes you away from this moment, right here, right now, then it could be sent to your spam folder, okay? So if you're engaged in a work project, or you're engaged in an activity, or you're engaged with a person, family member or friend, and a thought comes up and tries to tear you away from that, quickly assess what the subject would be, and then quickly decide if it's spam or if it's worth your attention. If you practice this and if you use that imagery, you'll find that you're getting very good at filtering out most of the junk thoughts that come into your mental inbox. You'll be good at filtering out the mind spam. So this week, I want you to practice on identifying mind spam and then putting it into a spam folder and getting right back to the task at hand. I would love to hear your comments about this or other video casts as we go along, and I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Until next time.